Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be your weekly spiritual guidance and shadow work. So we're going to see what you need to know from your spiritual side, from the divine, and what you need to work on internally in order to bring yourself into balance and alignment. We're going to start first with some animal guidance messages. So let's see what the animals have for the collective. What do they need to know? All right, the chameleon. Conceal ambition with patience until it's time to make your move. So there could be some people around you that maybe don't want to see you be successful, don't want to see you happy. So whatever your goals and dreams are at this time, conceal those. Kind of keep them under the surface until it is time to reveal what's actually going on. So you might need to blend into your surroundings this week. The crab. So I feel like the crab always has a rough exterior, but they're nice and soft on the inside. It's time to show your emotions and regenerate love. Have you been cold? Have you been hard to deal with? Have you been somebody that maybe is not open to love? So you might need to change that. The rhinoceros. Still the chatter within to see your true path in life. Sometimes the voices get really, really loud inside our own head, right? And sometimes they're negative and sometimes they're positive. So kind of find your peace and your calm, find your center in order to actually see which direction you are needing to go. And the tortoise. When changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. So if somebody's pressuring you to be something or someone that you're not, resist that. If you wish to change for your own well-being, that's a totally different story. Change because it feels right and it's for you, not because somebody pressures you into it. Let's see what we have from the star seeds. What do we need to know for this week? All right. Trust the timing. Trust the wave that you came in on. Time is not running out. So there's 3 waves of volunteers according to Miss Dolores Cannon. The waves of volunteers are the star seeds that came here to this planet in order to help us with the collective shift of the frequency. So we're already here. The first wave would have been like the baby boomer generation, where they really wanted to see change. They were tired of war. They were tired of all this conflict and chaos in their world. So they wanted to affect change. The second wave would be like Gen X, which is my generation. And so we are kind of the watchers, the recorders, and we affect change on this planet by simply existing. Our energy is like reverberating out into the galaxy, into the divine collective in order to affect change. And the third wave would be, I want to say it's Gen Z and Gen Alpha. And that third wave of volunteers is the radical change that's going to help us with the shift all the way into the 5D. Part of it is really thinking outside the box, but if you feel like time's running out, it's not. I promise you, you'll have enough time to get whatever you are sent here to do. Your mission work can be accomplished no matter how much time, so know that time is not running out. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, it's time to turn your gaze within. So we really need to trust our intuition. We really need to see where it's leading us, where it's guiding us. Remember that all paths lead home. You're going to get to your final destination, even if there's detours along your path. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. So there could definitely be like a balancing act that's needed as well at this time, but I feel like you need to surrender to the divine guidance. So allow Spirit to actually encapsulate you in their arms, allow them to show you that you're safe and protected, and know that you can surrender whatever concerns you have going on, and there is assistance if you need it. And wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. I love the depiction on this. It's like something is really trying to come in for you, but the timing isn't quite right. So it's almost like the patience is really going to be required to wait on the right timing for things to actually come in to change. All right, what do we need to know about raising our vibration this week? What are the messages for us to raise our vibe? What do we need to know? Shift your perspectives. That's a big one. That's a game changer for a lot of people. Can you see things differently? Can you find the silver lining? Can you find the good in all things? Can you see it from a different vantage point in order to actually change the situation? For some of us, when we're right in the thick of things, it can be really difficult to actually do that. So maybe you take a step back, maybe you take a little bit of a breather and hit the pause button, and you kind of reevaluate if whatever is going on is worth it or if you need to navigate a different path. Come home to your body. You could definitely need some grounding or meditation in order to feel more centered, more balanced right now. Your lower chakras could also need a bit of work. Spirit needs you to know that you are worthy, so pour into your own cup before you pour into another's. And see this from a higher perspective. Shift your perspective. Are we seeing a theme here? Something needs to change, and part of it looks like it's from within. So what are some signs that we need to see, that we need to make sure we don't ignore this week? Ooh, secrets could be coming out. Could be some gossip or rumors. Shh, don't tell everyone all of your secrets. Some secrets could be being exposed at this point in time. Ooh. Somebody might want to come in with a surprise engagement or commitment. That's interesting. Going to the next level love, promise of forever, crossing the finish line. I love this. This is a really great reading. Some sort of hard cycle is ending for you. Completion, lessons learned, and gaining the insight. That's how you shift your perspective and things really change. And the birthday hat. So somebody could be in the spotlight feeling really special, and celebrations. For some of you, you're celebrating an engagement or a wedding. All right, signs, symbols, and synchronicities. What do they need to know for this week? The Eye of Horus. So this is masculine energy. Excuse me, it's feminine energy. The left eye could be being affected. Moon cycles could be happening right now, like full moons, new moons, whenever you happen to see this. Emotions might be bubbling to the surface. It's sexual energy, protection, intuition, magic, and healing. So go towards that energy. The solar plexus. I was saying the lower chakras might be being affected as well. Your solar plexus is the color yellow. You also want to be careful that you aren't depleted in some way, shape, or form, or you're going to be feeling really drained, really fatigued, no energy. If it's in balance, you're going to be full of energy. It's a healthy balance when things are like moving quickly in that energy. I don't know why I can't get the words out all of a sudden. Energy, strength, health, and balance. All right, what else do they need to know? Something is ending. Why? Because you're ending a hard cycle, because you're about to cross the finish line. Know that you are worthy of this. There is some sort of finality that has to happen in order to get to this next level. And the witch's hat. So you could be a healer. You might be a mystic, very powerful, using things like magic, herbs, spells, and potions in order to manifest. Let's get some messages from infinite love from our higher self or the person on your mind. True love has no endings. That's why we wear wedding bands. Why? Well, a circle is infinite, right? There's no beginning and there's no ending. So that's why it's a symbol of love. True love has no endings. Unable to express the feelings or thoughts to you at this moment because they want to come in with a surprise. I'm always headed in the right direction. Remember, all paths lead home. I can do hard things. You're about to complete a hard cycle, and it is safe for me to be powerful. So stand in your divine energy. All right, let's see if there's anything else spiritually that we need to know that's coming for us this week. What else do we need to know? What spiritual messages do we have for my collective for the week? Ooh, all right. We're overcoming some sort of heartbreak, pain, or something that really left its mark. I feel like this was collateral damage. I feel like this was, they're telling me self-destruction. And so whatever happens, know that there is healing that is coming in to help repair the damage. But I feel like this is something that was a lesson that you will take and you will remember forever. And sometimes those are the most painful. But this is an ending that you can pull the swords out of your own back. You can stitch your heart back together, and you can repair some of the damage in order to heal. Some of that requires some shadow work, and I told you guys this was going to be the shadow work as well. We're actually going to get some more cards for that. So the Hermit, needing some solitude, some time alone in order to reflect and to heal. I do think this new person coming in could be someone that's quite wealthy. They could be a business owner, an entrepreneur, somebody that's worked very hard to build an empire. They're very trustworthy, very loyal, but it may have taken quite some time for them to come forward with an offer. You might have known this person since childhood. It could also be somebody that resurfaces from your past. It could be somebody that's hurt you in the past, but it doesn't have to be. I also feel like this person is somebody that has done the work to grow spiritually, and I also think that this is somebody who could be a soulmate for you. The Emperor, that's twin flame energy right there. That's a divine counterpart. It's Aries energy. It's very calculated, strategic moves. This person's willing to come forward. I feel like they don't want to come forward until everything's ironed out with this surprise, but I do feel like they are contemplating how is the best way to do that, and they will take the risk when the timing is right. There needs to be some balance somewhere in your life as well. You might be juggling a lot of things. I feel like this person wants to help kind of take the weight and share the load, and Judgment being out here. There is definitely some divine intervention that's occurring for you guys this week. I feel like you're spiritually growing, ascending, and transforming. I feel like karma is being dealt to those who need it, especially if they've hurt you. I feel like Judgments also, you could be dealing with courts, contracts, legal issues that are being resolved in a favorable manner. I feel like this person is very genuine. They're someone who's trustworthy. They wear their heart on their sleeve. There's somebody that I feel like is, I call him the ideal father figure for a reason. He's loyal, he's trustworthy, he's somebody who really will be protective, but he's also somebody who you could express your emotions to, and there wouldn't be judgment there. I feel like this person is wanting to settle down and share their life with their equal. And I feel like it could be the same person. It could also be two people. So we have water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the King of Cups, and we have Aries energy with the Emperor. Either one would be a really great choice. Oh, and the King of Pentacles. So 3 options potentially. Choose wisely. If you get all 4 kings plus the Emperor, then that is like hands down, you know, your person that you're supposed to be with. The Emperor embodies all 4 of the kings anyway. Queen of Wands. So I feel like you're manifesting this connection. I feel like this person could also be manifesting you. I feel like both of you are putting out into the ethers that you want your forever person, that you're tired of maybe being alone, you're tired of all the pain and the heartbreak, but you don't want to settle. You want the person that's really meant for you. You really want your divine counterpart, your kingdom spouse, the person that God made for you. And so I feel like you're manifesting that. She's also somebody who gets a lot of attention. So whether you have like online presence or whether it's something else that maybe you're in the public spotlight, I feel like this person is not going to settle for less than what they want. And I feel like whoever this person is coming in with the offer knows that. And so they're going to make it worth their while. They see you as very free-spirited, very carefree and adventurous, and somebody who maybe didn't want to settle down. Maybe they're a little nervous to come forward because of that as well. All right. I do think that you want to stand on your own 2 feet, so start planning and setting some goals because you have a wish fulfillment that's coming in divine timing. Again, I feel like solitary energy to begin with, but I think that that drastically changes. Any sort of deception will be found out, so don't worry about that. And the Lovers, there is a choice that needs to be made when it comes to love. Leads to commitment, higher level spiritual growth, ascension, and commitment. Taurus energy with the Hierophant. You need some boundaries so people don't walk all over you, so make sure you have those, and shifting your perspective is going to help you to heal. Love that. All right, what timing do we have? When is this commitment and new person coming in? 222, some balance is needed. So whatever is unaligned, you need to let go so that you can find or restore the balance. It's time to find that. Winter time, December, January, February could be very significant for unions. What else do we have? You think it's impossible, you're correct. So shift your perspective. You have 2 cards. See this from a different perspective. Anything is possible in the universe if you believe. And it could be the love of a lifetime. You have the Lovers out here. You also have Judgment, and you also have the Star. So I feel like some good changes are coming in. 999, it's time to make your dreams a reality. A completion of a goal or cycle is coming, and it is closer than you think. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you soon.